Question 29. On the grid, draw the graph of y equals a half x plus 5 for the values of x from negative 2 to 4. Sometimes for questions like this they expect you to draw a table, but because they've given you a start and finish value, it can be very easy for you to plot those 2 points and possibly a point in the middle just to give you the degree of accuracy that you'll need to know you're doing it right. So I'm going to need to know some coordinates. If we start with our lowest value here, we've got x is equal to negative 2. Our highest value is x is equal to 4. And it's always a good idea just to have a value of x equals 0, just to be sure that you're plotting graphs correctly. So our final point on the graph here, we're going to substitute x into our equation to find out what the y value is. Half of x, or half of 4 is 2. 2 add 5 is 7. So when x is 4, y is 7. And we're going to plot that onto the graph straight away. When x is 4, so we find x is 4, go up to where y is 7, and put a small cross at that point. That's going to represent the end of our line. For the beginning point, where the graph starts, at negative 2, again we just substitute in our value of x into the equation. Half of x, well, half of negative 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 add 5 is 4. So here's our second point, negative 2, 4. So we go back to our axes, negative 2, 4. So we find negative 2 here, go up to the number 4, and put a small cross. Now those 2 points should be all you need to draw a line, but just as a check, do work out a third point just to make sure that you haven't made a mistake anywhere. If x is 0, half of 0 is nothing, so y must equal 5. If we put a small cross on this third point, x is 0, y is 5, we should see that all 3 crosses are in a perfect straight line, therefore we pretty much can be sure that we've got it right. So taking a ruler and a pencil, start at your first point, go through to your last point, and finish. There is your graph of y equals half x plus 5.